Black Friday 2025 is officially here, and if you've been waiting to pick up an iPad, a new Mac, or finally upgrade those AirPods, this is the week to do it. I'm going to run through the best deals that are available right now. We'll go category by category, and because we've had a lot of hardware refreshes this year, including the M5 Max and the iPhone 17, I'll break down exactly what you're getting with some of these new models, kind of refresh your memory, and so you know if it's worth your money. Starting with audio, this is probably the most popular category this week because we're actually seeing some pretty significant price drops on the entire lineup. First up, the AirPods 4. These are down all the way from $129 to $69. So if you still prefer the open ear design, meaning no silicone ear tips, jamming into your ear canal and kind of hurting a little bit, these are the ones to get. They feature the H2 chip, which means you get faster pairing and better sound quality than the previous generation. But the bigger story is probably the AirPods 4 with active noise cancellation, which is basically the exact same thing, but you get ANC, and that's kind of a huge deal. These are down from $179 to $99. This is the first time that Apple has brought ANC to the open ear design. Is it as isolating as the AirPods Pro? No, but it does a surprisingly good job of cutting out low-frequency hums like an airplane engine or loud HVAC units without needing a tight seal. At under $100, this is easily one of the best value deals on the list. Don't succumb to any of the other headphones out there that might be a little bit cheaper. Just get this, especially if you're in the Apple ecosystem. It just makes a ton of sense. Now, if you want the best of the best, the recently released AirPods Pro 3 are on sale from $219. They were all the way up to $250 at retail, so down quite a bit here. And the Pro 3s launched with improved health features like a heart rate sensor built in, and even stronger noise cancellation. And if you commute or travel often, the silicone seal combined with the new ANC algorithms just make these the cream of the crop. Highly recommend if you're in the market for new headphones. And for over-ear fans, the AirPods Max are down to $399 from $549, so that's $150 off. This is the updated model with USB-C and some of the new color options. If you're deep in the ecosystem and you want hi-fi audio without the wire, $399 is a really good price point than the original $550, though it is 5-year-old tech. I did just put out a video going over, again, all of the non-Apple product holiday deals, and I will say, as much as I love AirPods and AirPods Max, there are better, newer headphones available from brands like Sony, Sonos, and Bose that are even cheaper. So if you don't need that Apple ecosystem integration, just doesn't matter to you, then I recommend checking out those headphones and my video on all of them. I'll leave it linked in the description down below. Now, before we move on to iPads, let's take a quick minute to talk about today's sponsor, Dbrand. Dbrand has a Black Friday sale going on right now on a lot of its products, which we will touch on in just a second, but there is a new and completely random product that Dbrand created, which is honestly kind of cool. And that's these robot-inspired deck of playing cards. It features 57 unique designs printed on 320 GSM black core stock, with air cushion texturing and an oil finish for maximum playability. In layman terms, it basically means these cards are not only going to look nice, but they'll feel nice too. I'm not a magician, otherwise this would have been a really cool time for me to do like a trick with the cards, but this is a really cool thing that you'll get for free if you order anything right now. It's a free deck of cards with your order for this holiday sale, or if you really want to buy them yourself, maybe you don't want anything else, you could buy them for $11.11. But I recommend perhaps getting some new skins or cases, maybe for some of the new Apple products that we've been talking about. You can get, if you get a new iPhone, you can get the Ghost case. That's impossible to yellow, so a really nice clear case, better than Apple's. And it's got drop protection up to 12 feet, lifetime free replacement in case it ever does somehow turn yellow. And it's 25% off, by the way, so even more savings. Potentially pair it with the Prism screen protector. And that's 360 degrees of protection, one-of-a-kind grip, and a screen protector that applies with no dust, bubbles, or misalignment. They also got accessories for the Switch, the PlayStation plates that you can customize and change the color of and the look and feel. Everything will be linked in the description down below, so I highly recommend you check out Dbrand. Click that link, and thank you so much for sponsoring this video. All right, iPads. We have a record low set of prices here, basically on the entire 2025 lineup. So let's start with the best value for most people. That's the M3 iPad Air. If you've been looking at the Pro, but you're like, I don't know if I need it, just get the Air. The 11-inch model is down to $449, so $150 off of that. And the 13-inch model is also $150 off, and that sits at $649. So this runs the M3 chip, which is still overkill for iPadOS and most of us out there. It's Supports the new Apple Pencil Pro with squeeze gestures and haptic feedback. And critically, it has the landscape front-facing camera. So if you use your iPad for Zoom or FaceTime, the camera placement alone just makes it so much better than the older models, much more of a natural look and feel to your video calls. If you need the best screen possible, the M5 iPad Pro is seeing its first major discounts. You can get $100 off the 11-inch model for $899, and the 13-inch is also $100 off. That starts at $1399. This just came out a few weeks ago. The selling point here is obviously the tandem OLED display. It's ridiculously bright and offers perfect blacks, and if you're a creative professional or you watch a lot of HDR content, nothing beats this screen, plus the M5 chip, brand new, and it's inside, which makes it arguably the most powerful tablet on the market that you probably don't need, but if you want it, it's on sale. Now, for those who want or need portability, the new iPad Mini 7 is now $399, down from $499. This refresh finally brought us the A17 Pro chip to the Mini, so it can now support Apple Intelligence if you're a fan. It also fixes that jelly scrolling issue from the previous generation, and if you use your iPad for reading or a dedicated notepad, the Mini is the perfect form factor. And for the budget-conscious type, the 11th gen iPad is down to $279, possibly the best deal already without a sale, and now that it's $279, it's even better. Great entry-level tablet for kids, media consumption, doing basic schoolwork. It doesn't have the laminated display, but who cares? It's still really good. Moving on to the Mac, we have a mix of M4 and brand new M5 machines that are on sale. The headline deal here is the 13-inch M4 MacBook Air for $749. This is $250 off. 95% of the users out there who are watching this is the laptop to buy. The M4 chip is still really, really good. Battery life, easily all day, can last you, and the design is fanless and silent, super portable, definitely an unbeatable value at $749. Now, if your workload craves active cooling, you need fans, or you just need more ports, the brand new M5 MacBook Pro is already discounted, so you can get it, I believe it's $1399 down from $1599, so you save $200. Again, this machine just came out, so M5 chip, 16 gigs of RAM, 2 color options, space black and silver. And yeah, it's just a really great screen. You still get 120 Hz ProMotion mini LED display. If you do video editing like I do, the active cooling fan in there will help sustain that performance a lot longer than the Air, even though the Air can also handle it. But depending on what your workflow is, you'll probably want the beefier laptop, which is already on sale. And for the desktop users out there, the M4 Mac Mini, which was refreshed not this year, but recently, this is the best redesign that I've seen in a long time. It takes up almost no desk space at all. Finally has ports on the front for easy access. It's the size of like an Apple TV. It's amazing, and it's on sale. And the M4 iMac is $150 off, starting at $1149. And this is your all-in-one solution. Get a keyboard, mouse in the box, 4.5K Retina display, great family computer if those still exist in 2025, or like at your work reception or whatever the case might be. Really good option for those out there. And as far as watches go, the Apple Watch Series 11 is seeing its first price drops. This did just come out in September. 42mm GPS model is $339, and the 46 starts at $379. The Series 11 brought a thinner chassis. You have that wide-angle OLED display that's easier to see from all sides. It also includes the sleep apnea detection features, sleep score. If you're coming from a Series 7 or 8, this is going to be a pretty big upgrade for you out there. So yeah, I highly recommend checking that out if you're in the mood for a new watch. And if you just want the basics, the best watch available is the SE3 at $199. It's a budget option, but honestly, it has everything that you need for 99% of the people out there. Really solid smartwatch at a solid price. And lastly, we'll quickly touch on the iPhone. Most deals right now are carrier-based. AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile, the big three, are all offering iPhone 17 and 17 Pro for free via bill credits if you have an eligible trade-in and are on a qualifying unlimited plan. The iPhone 17 is a significant upgrade. It's probably the one that I recommend to everybody. It is the best one in the lineup for the money. You get 120 Hz ProMotion display, A19 chip. If you've been holding on to something like a 13 or older, even the 14, this is a huge leap forward. Also, Verizon sub-brand Visible has a solid deal, 50% off their Visible Plus Pro plan and a free Apple Watch SE if you get a new iPhone. So those are the deals for Black Friday. This is a lot of information. Just check out all the links in the description down below. Let me know which ones you are picking up, or if you see a deal that we haven't touched on, let us know in the comments. This is Dan with MacRumors. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you around in the next video.